this video we are going to study how boardroom skills. Presentation is an important point of skills actually. We will discuss more about it. Before that, we will recall what we know still so far. So still we know overview, that is effective reporting skills, that is report writing using various tools and others. Report writing is very important, especially in case of boardroom also, even otherwise also. So what do? We have to present in clear reports. Otherwise, the other stakeholders may not know what we intend to do. So telling other people communication for this report writing is very important. So the reports should have clear structure, there should be clarity in their expression, and there should be visualization, data visualization, so that easy to capture the attention of the audience. Okay, next. So today exactly what we are going to do. So we have all this. Can you guess? So whatever work we do, until unless we present to the audience, present to the stakeholders, it may not have the impact. So we are going to discuss about exactly about presentation skills, especially. That is going to be the topic of the day.
So what we have discussed in this case study of what is the presentation. So I am going to tell what is the key areas we have to focus on while presenting a presentation. First thing is we have to define a clear objectives. Without a clear objectives, we couldn't convey what we have to give in our report, what we have to do in the next task, or else if it is in a notebook report, means what are the things we have done in this work. And then we have to know your audience. What is our audience? Even it is in a consumer, even it is in a stakeholders from other sides, like boardroom peoples or directors or else the higher hierarchies like CEOs, CPOs. We have to identify the correct target audiences and I have to give a clear objectives and clear convo of our presentations. And then the third thing is structure and narrative. How could be able to narrate our presentation in a story way? If it is in a story means it can be easily attract from the customer side, from the audience side, even if it is stakeholders like customers or our employees or even a higher hierarchy of our organization. And then the content development, we have to develop the content based on the target audience. Even we are going to pitch a customer means we have to create a content related to customer pitching. Even we are going to present our presentation or report to the higher hierarchy means we have to develop a content based on that thing which we are going to narrate and which we are going to present to the presenters. This 4 points we have to keep in our mind while we are getting through the presentation, even if it is in a boardroom or else even if it is in a pitch.
Designing effective slides, using images in charts and graphs, and maintain our text headings with a clear structure, and choose professional colors. Select eligible fonts like maybe Times New Roman, and keep slides simple and understanding.
The art of presentation. The first one is start strong, capture attention with a compelling opening, and they use body language, maintain eye contact, and use purposeful gestures and voice modulation, vary tone and pace to sustain interest, and the storytelling, illustrate points with the story carefully and answer clearly and confidently.
As the discussion of the case study, we are focusing on one main major case study of Infosys, how they are transformed. To discuss in this presentation, we are focusing on the case study of Infosys, how they transform their presentation to approach more clients in the manner of selling products. So, first thing they have enabled that enhancing presentation style. They have enhanced their presentation style in the traditional approach to some kind of innovation through shifting into a visual driven approach. Through visual driven approach, we can able to grab the attention of the client where we are. So the first thing is they have enabled enhancing the presentation style based on visualization and data driven approach. While getting to data driven approach, the persons who in the opposite side where they are pitching into the client or other hierarchies, they can easily able to understand. While enabling this approach, they are rising the result of approving project in this manner of 50%. They have risen, and then they have better engagement while enabling the data-driven approach in the sense of increasing 20% of client involvement in this case study.
So, wonderful students, you have very nicely explained the topic, how your presentation should go. Using Microsoft PowerPoint, how to grab the audience. That's very important, capture attention, and then how to handle questions, how to be a structured report and all. Carry visual knowledge, what are the three elements of effective PowerPoint presentations? Anyone?
Define clear objectives, content development, narrate as story.
That's very good. Then how do you tailor presentation for specific audience? That's actually know your audience accordingly prepare presentations. What common mistakes should be avoided while taking? Too much cluttering should be avoided, right? You can find more answers. So we have now learned how to prepare, how to design, how to present the slides. And there are proper learning, there are recommended books and online resources. You can go through them. Wish you happy learning. Thank you.